action in here.
Uh-oh, what's up, brother?
What's up,
You about hit it perfect timing.
Tell Mr. President, what's up?
Uh-oh, what's up, dude? What's up, my man? How you doing? What's going on, y'all? I'm Brandon Atlanta Man Bang coming to you live right here, Coach's Corner, the center of the universe, Thunderbolt, Georgia. Another episode of Rubbin' and Grubbin'. Rubbin' is racing, grubbin' is chasing. Man, we got a big Wednesday night going on up here, y'all. You see the car behind me. Young man, Mr. Broughton Boatwright's up here, him and his family over there at Broughton Boatwright Racing. You got an opportunity to come out tonight right here till 8 o'clock, meet the driver. Family-friendly, kid-friendly, man. Come out, show this guy some love. That's what it's all about right here at Coach's Corner, Thunderbolt, Savannah, Georgia, baby. Hey, man, got to give a big shout-out, as always, John and Adele Henderson here at Coach's Corner. Without them, none of this is possible for me, so big shout-out to them as well. Hey, we're getting ready to get it started and get it cranked up, man. If you're new to tuning into the show, the way we like to start it out is what we call the word of the day. Have no idea what this word is going to be, but every time I say it, make sure you take a sip of your favorite adult beverage. I like to say it's age appropriate as well, man. Kids are back in school, but hey, it is Wednesday. If you're under 21, man, get some Kool-Aid, sweet tea, stay up late, have a good time, man. So last week's word was playoff. So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, man. We got one more to go. I'm sure I said it. Probably had a pretty good buzz. But this week's word is going to be, I have no idea, y'all, but when I say it, play along, man. So getting right into that NASCAR news, well, looky there, man. Austin Dillon wins at Richmond again. You know, we won last year with the controversy over, basically wreck them for the checkers right there and kept the win, but had the points taken away from them. So at the end of the day, you know, it's good to see a guy come back to a place where something like that happened and get the win cleanly. And he did, man. So big hats off to the 3 team. And I will say this, the only downfall I have to that, which we'll talk about a little bit more later on in the show, is another guy right around the 30 range in points locks himself into the playoffs. But we'll talk about that more in a bit, man. So biggest news as the sport goes, man, NASCAR dropped the schedule. 2026 Cup Xfinity Truck Series schedules all dropped today. Got some changes. I think they did a pretty decent job. I'm not going to say I think they did the best that they could have, but they did a pretty decent job. North Wilkesboro is going to be a point-paying race now. You got Dover as the all-star race. We've got the race at the base, as I like to call it, in San Diego there at the Naval Base. Returning to Chicagoland. The in-season tournament returns as well. Atlanta's the 3rd series in that. I think it opens with a road course. Can't remember exactly where at, but it opens with that road course race and ends at Indy again. So, they did some things. They added some stuff, moved some stuff. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Dover, seeing as how they don't have lights at Dover. And it's an all-star race, so maybe that's an inclement. They're going to put lights in. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I think it's awesome. I think it's something that they moved around. For me, the only complaint that I really have, still too many RCs, still too many road course races on the schedule. But, I mean, what the hell? I mean, everybody always, loses their stuff when it comes down to road course racing. I do as well. I just think there's too many. And, as always, there shouldn't be that many. It's not NASCAR racing, but... So, getting into something else, man, right there, NASCAR added a little fuel to the fire, man, stating they have, all the plans to sell these charters from 2311 and Front Row Motorsports quickly. Basically stating that neither team should have control over when the chargers, sold just because they didn't sign the agreement. So we're adding a little fuel to the fire, man. It's heating up, getting out of the 25 into the 26 season. So we'll see what happens, but NASCAR's not playing around with them at all, man. So if you guys haven't yet, man, go out, like, share, follow, all that social media, y'all. Lawrence does a great job. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, he does it all. But most importantly, check out that YouTube channel, subscribe. We got the winners. We got the diecast getting shipped out, man. We're still giving away the Kyle Busch helmet. All you got to do is subscribe to the show at some point in time here this season. We're giving this away as well, man. So make sure you're following us out there on that YouTube channel. Like I always say, hopefully the more eyes we get on YouTube, the more eyes we get on all the charitable events we do here at Coaches, man. So go out and subscribe. Rubbin' and Grubbin' out there on YouTube, baby. So Connor Zelich, man, coming back this weekend, had a surgery for that broken collarbone after the horrible tumble there after winning a race in the Xfinity Series at Watkins Glen. Glad to see the young guy back, I will say that. Now, hopefully we don't see him caught up in an accident to re-injure that collarbone. But at the end of the day, it must be good to be young, man. He'll be back, and hopefully he can stay on 2 feet. That's what it's all about, is stay on 2 feet, firm on the ground, man. So NASCAR open to upping amount of races. A Cup guy can race in lower series, which I found this interesting, man. I really liked it. Few years back now, they banned it, I guess, after Kyle Busch went down there and spanked them for so many years. They said basically a guy that's in Cup for longer than this many years can only race X amount a year. NASCAR is willing to up that, which I think would do good for the lower series. I think that would bring a lot of good, more expectations and spectators into the sport in those lower series. So hopefully it comes back to it. I don't mind seeing the Cup guys run Xfinity. And again, if the Xfinity guys are learning, then why not learn against the best, man? So at the end of the day, it's what I like to see for sure. We are getting ready to get into the who's hot and who's not, but before we do, we are going to give a big shout out to the checkered flag for charity, man. If you guys are new to tuning in, this is my favorite part of the show. Whatever car number wins that race is whatever we donate in. So Austin Dillon in that 3. You guys know anything under Christopher Bell is always a $20 bill. That brings the yearly total up on Checkered Flag for Charity to just over $1,043, man. I tell you what, raising some good money here just on Checkered Flag for Charity. But like I say, anytime you guys come up to coaches, you want to donate in, doesn't matter what it is, nickels, pennies, dimes, 10, 20s, 150s, whatever it is you got to give, man, make sure you throw it in. Your waitress, waiter, John and Adele, everybody will make sure it goes to the right people. And the best part about it is it's all local right here in the Savannah area, man. So again, it's for my buddy Todd, his dad Rudy, getting him healthy, man. He's back home, doing good, rebuilding, but can still use some help, man. So you guys come out. We'll have some coolers coming up at some events here later on this summer and into the fall. So make sure you guys are coming out, bringing some extra money. As I always say, nickels, pennies, dimes, 10, 20s, 150s, whatever it is you guys got to give, throw it in, man. All about a good cause right here for our local community, man. So getting into that who's hot and who's not, but before we do, big shout out to my main man, Mr. Parker Eccles, owner-operator over there at Arbor Man Tree Service. Fully insured, licensed, like I said, 100% local, the best tree service in the Savannah area. Taking care of all your needs, man. Doesn't matter what it is. Full tree removal, stump grinding, getting your limbs cut back. Hey, we got some storms out there, man. You might as well do it. The Atlanta's heating up for hurricane season, so call them before you're sorry about it. Arbor Man Tree Service, you'll see that number scrolling all night long. As I always like to say, no job too big, too small. Give Parker a call over there. That's what it's all about there, baby. Love you, man. So getting into that who's hot, I tell you what, man, I'm going to keep the 11 up there this week. I'll take him number 1. Coming into Daytona, somewhere where he knows he runs good. Coming out of Richmond, top 10 finish there. Just been doing what he needs to do to get into these playoffs. And a lot of tracks when we get into the playoffs fit the 11. So I'll take him number 1 this week. 2 for me, come on, man. Willie B, you got to keep 24 car up there, getting that ball rolling back in the right direction here in the later summer. I'm telling you, I think the 24 has a real opportunity and chance to run for that championship this year. They run decent everywhere we go, and he's very diverse on his style and the racetracks that he runs good at. So I look at William Byron as maybe getting that 24 back to championship status. Been a long time, man. Been a very long time for that 24 to win a championship, so I'd love to see it. And I tell you what, who's coming in third? I got to put a Ford on there just for Lawrence this week. Lawrence been working hard, y'all. Give Lawrence a round of applause. I tell you that, it's hot as hell out here today. Lawrence did a good job. But I'll take young Ryan Blaney third. 3 top 10s back-to-back in the last 3 weeks. Quietly heating up. Coming into Daytona, restrictor plate. We know he knows how to do it. Teammates have won there. He's got super speedway experience and wins. So I'll take Ryan Blaney third on that list. Getting into the who's not, I tell you what, and it's just over the last few weeks, I take C. Bell on the not list, man. I think this is a week he could possibly turn it around. Every week is, but at the end of the day, not running to that level that we see the 20 car run at most of the times, man. 3 weeks back-to-back outside the top 20, top 15 in a few. So we'll see if the 20 driver and JGR can get it turned around this week at Daytona. But we'll see what happens. But right now, on the not list, man. Kyle Busch, KFB in a must-win coming into Daytona, still on the not list, man. I tell you what, been a very shitty season to say the least for the driver of the number 8 RCR Chevy. I tell you what, man, it has not been good. And I don't know even if a win will turn it around. But, hey, never hurts to try. We'll see if Kyle Busch can go out and get it done this weekend at Daytona. So get into the Richmond recap, dude. But before we do, we are getting ready to get the young driver up here on the show, Mr. Broughton Boatwright, coming up. We'll get him up here, answer some questions, man. Give us a rundown on what's going down, what's going on, and we'll go from there, man. So I hope you guys are enjoying, having a great night. And like I said, if you guys are looking for something to do here Wednesday, come out. Here till 8, cars in the Sound Garden. Got a lot of cool stuff up here, hero cards. Learn a little bit about this great local driver, man, and what his future goals are and dreams are. And like I said, never hurts to come out and support local athletes and local people, man. So come on out and support for sure. So I'm going to go grab Broughton and grab a drink, and I'll be right back, y'all. Oh, it's roasty toasty today. All right, man. Move the swear bucket, Lawrence says. Get out of the way. Broughton, what's up, brother? How you doing, my man? You doing all right?
Yep.
I like it, man. Tell us what we got going on tonight, Broughton. You up here. Tell us about the car, man. Tell us what we got going.
Tonight we are given the opportunity to let everybody come out and check the car out and just touch it, feel it, taste it, look at it, and really just get a feel for how it really is and what the car looks like. Following up after my recognition by the mayor here in Thunderbolt, we just thought it'd be a good idea to give everybody the opportunity to come out.
Yeah, good, man. Like that. And big shout out to the mayor. Obviously, appreciate that and insight. And big shout out to John and Adele Henderson, obviously. Always the most gracious host you'll find in the hostess city for sure. So, man, I tell you what, when you pulled it in, I forgot exactly how wide they are, man. I said, well, he's going to be real close, man, but you got her in here. So, let us know what you got going on this weekend and in the future, man. What you got coming up?
Yeah, this weekend we are heading down to Golden Isles to, we're practicing Friday night and racing Saturday night. So we'll go back to the house tomorrow and check everything over, do a good once-over on the car, and make sure we're 100% ready to go and have the best shot to go win it.
Yeah, so tell us some of the folks you got out tonight. I mean, I know your mom, dad, everybody's out, and it looks like you got a pretty good little crowd turnout so far coming out, man. And so, let us know support system. Who you got back there?
For sure, yeah, we got a lot of people to support. I mean, of course, you got my sponsors, but man, there's so many people. You can't thank everybody. It's little things that help too goes a long way. But of course, main sponsors is Evan Delivery Company and Draw the HVAC, Spanish Moss Home Buyers. We got Release Marine, Daisy Speedway, Dozier Crane, a bunch of people that just constantly support me, and they're really taking the time and the opportunity to invest in me and my future and where I'm going. So.
Hey, I like it, man. So, and again, always looking for more. Your local business out there, man. You see it. Well, I'm covering up, but your logo right there, man. Always looking for some more sponsorship on the car. So if you are a business looking to evolve and get into some things to help a young local driver, very talented driver, by the way. Go ahead and give him a rundown of some stats for it, Brian. I mean, tell us what you hadn't won. It's probably easier to go, hey, what I hadn't won than what I have around here, right?
Yeah, so far this year we're 7 for 8 wins. So definitely doing good. Last year we got 10 wins out of 23 races. Hoping to keep it going. We had some carburetor issues last weekend that set us back a little bit, but we're doing good so far.
Good, man. Good. Like to hear. So, see, I mean, look, you're willing to invest. You get it there. You don't tear it up. You ain't got to buy a new sticker all the time, man. I mean, you're going to be in good shape. And he wins.
When you're out front and clean air.
That's it. That's it. Me, myself, and I, right, man? Well, I like it, man. So, like I said, event's going on until around 8 tonight. Carl will be up here. Family-friendly event. Bring the kids out. If you're looking for something, come by. Definitely come check it out. And, again, like I said, great family, great driver. So, Broughton, also, man, tell us, we got Daytona coming up this week in NASCAR series. I know you're a NASCAR fan. You come up to Atlanta with us and hang out at the racetrack up there. But what you thinking at Daytona, man? We all know it's a crapshoot, pretty wild. But who you rolling with this week?
Daytona is one of the wickedest tracks, man. It's definitely hard to pick. But I've done it before. I'll do it again. I got to go with Larson.
Going Larson. I like it. I know he's a Larson guy. So. Yeah, for me, we're going to see here in just a minute, but it's definitely not Kyle Larson for me, man. That's 100%. Not jocking the talent. Been a little off as of late. Good run last week. He does always come back, but we're going to see. We're going to see what he's got going on, man. But yeah, like I said, Broughton Boatwright Racing up here in the Salvin Garden tonight, y'all, till around 8:15, sometime in there. Come out, bring the family, bring the kids, get something to eat. I'm telling you, support the guy. I wish the camera could pan over and see all these trophies because it is a pretty good-looking table over there. Got some hero cards, got some really good stuff, man. So come out and mingle with us. And Broughton, as always, brother, I appreciate you. Got some swag up here, too. Tell everybody out there, man, how they can follow you on social media or get with you about sponsorship and everything else, man.
Yeah, everyth's going to be under Broughton Boatwright Racing. You go to my Facebook or my Instagram, you take it from there. Everything's under there. Information on races, where I'm racing next, is everyday updates. So definitely a good thing to keep up with, and keep up with me, see where I go.
Hey, that's it. That's what it's all about, man. So it's not going to be the last you see of Broughton for sure. We'll have them up every few weeks on the show, giving us a rundown, man. But again, you guys come out to this great local business, support this great local driver. That's what it's all about. And Broughton, I appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Hey, man, I'll see you in just a bit as soon as I get the show done. All right, man. So, hey, give a big round of applause for real for Broughton Boatwright. Let me tell you, man, not only does this kid just get behind the wheel and drive the car, he works on this car, too. He turns the wrench on this bad boy, which is a dying thing. So, at the end of the day, I tell you what, man, I love him, love where he's headed, love the brightness he has about the future in the sport of motorsports and racing and everything. And I tell you, the kid knows what he's doing, man, a really good race car driver. So, again, check out his social. Follow him, subscribe if you're into that dirt scene or into just finding young local drivers that are great. Broughton Boatwright's one to keep an eye on for sure, man. So getting into that Richmond recap, man, I tell you what, pretty good race there at Richmond. Kind of typical, man. They brought a tire that was halfway decent. I'll give them that. And, kind of had a lot of different stuff going on all throughout the night and into that long run and race there. And I tell you what, like I said, big congratulations to the 3 team over there. Good to see it back in victory lane with Austin Dillon. And couldn't have come as a better place, like I said earlier, in Richmond. You know, we know the drama that happened last year. Didn't have to do it this year. Spanked them out. And I tell you what, man, got the win there in the 3 camp. So, like I said, Bubba Wallace had a good run, man. Led stage 2. I think he won stage 2. And Tyler Reddick looking good as well, man. Just kind of didn't get the finish there. But at least a good look. He's getting out there leading laps, man. A lot of good cars. Hendrick kind of drug. Larson looked good for a while. Byron, pretty good finish. Elliott got taken out. The one big wreck of the night there, with the 19 and the 8 getting crazy and Elliott getting caught in it. A lot of good cars kind of got caught up in it. But, it's kind of racing, man. Typical Richmond. I love it. I think I'm glad we have a race there, 2 races a year. I think it's something we're going to start seeing less of, is those double race features at certain tracks. And that might be one of them. I don't know. I don't know what they do, but at the end of the day, love the Saturday night feel there. Love the night racing. And I think next year on the schedule we only have 1, so we'll see. But, all in all, like I said, a really good race there. Excited to see what we do headed into Daytona, which we're getting ready to run down. But like I said, Richmond's one of those places I think that mid-season in the schedule, early summer or late spring into May, early June would be a good time for Richmond, or if not, just keep it into the playoffs if that's what we're going to do. But that's just my thoughts on it. Hopefully you guys, would love to hear what you guys have to say, but moving around to there. But all in all, good race for me, man. So getting ready to get into that Daytona preview, but before we do, got to give a big shout out, Liberty Forge. I'm telling you guys, man, the best wheels made in America, 100% USA made. Floating center caps, man, these things are cut to order. They are nice. They are for all those big boy truck enthusiasts out there, show trucks, off-road mud. Check them out, Liberty Forge. Got some good swag, really good tire and rim combos there, man. Beautiful, beautiful pieces of work. So make sure you're checking it out. And check out Liberty Forge, man. Mention Rubbin' and Grubbin'. Might save you something. You never know. So Liberty Forge preview to Daytona. Keys to victory. I tell you what. Clean air, clean air, clean air, clean air, clean air. That is king this week at Daytona, being out front. Manage the race. Don't have to be managed. If you stay out front, manage it. Keep the track position number 2 on the list, and you're going to be just fine. 3 for me, like I said on that list right there. Previews, you got to avoid the big one, avoid the trouble, man. We have seen so many guys. We saw it in Atlanta. Guys get caught up in somebody else's stuff, and next thing you know, your day's over. Such a crapshoot here at Daytona. Again, Fuel mileage, I hate to say it, but again, fuel mileage might be one of those things that you really have to keep an eye on depending on how and when the cautions fall or what people do. And, last but not least, right place at right time and have a partner. You got to have a friend, teammate, or a friend, a buddy. Somebody's got to push you, man. So make a friend or a frenemy, if you will. So getting into Daytona, y'all, I tell you what, I've been waiting on it. The final regular season race of the year. We are into the playoffs after this week. Race 26 on the season. And you guys would never believe who won this last year. Harrison Burton, baby. I totally forgot. Harrison Burton found a way to win and get in the playoffs last year. Obviously, he's not going to repeat. But we'll see if somebody else that must win to get in can do it or if it's a repeat winner. And we'll see who slides in, man. Make sure you tune in Saturday, 7:30 for that Cup race. Better yet, come out to Coaches. Savannah's home for NASCAR right here in the Soundgarden Coaches Corner, baby. So getting ready to get into that money line. But before we do, money line presented by Redfin Polarized. The best polarized sunglasses on the planet. Italian frames, Carl's Ice lenses. I tell you guys, these things are made for the woods, for the water. Doesn't matter if you got a wall hanger or money on the line. Make sure you see it clearly. Again, with the best polarized sunglasses on the planet. Redfin Polarized, man. So many frame styles, a million different polarization colors for whatever your needs are on the lake or in saltwater. Doesn't matter. They got you covered, man. Make sure you go to that website. Check it out. A lot of cool swag as well. Use code Rubbin and Grubbin, save you 15% at checkout. And as always, hey, live life fins up. Redfin Polarized, baby. So get into that top five. Number one for me this week, I'll take the guru there at Daytona. Actively, I'll take Denny Hamlin. For me, I don't know why. I just feel like Denny Hamlin's going to come back and win a little Saturday night Coke Zero 400 at Daytona, so I'll take him one. Two for me, I did this for Lawrence, my brother from another mother. I'll take young Ryan Blaney second, man. I'll put the Ford on there. Going to run good. I feel like he can go and get it done as well. He's about due for a win, so we'll see if Ryan Blaney can do it. Three, I took Christopher Bell. Even though he's on the not list for me, I still feel like he's going to run good. Really good super speedway racer. Keeps clean, so we'll see if he can do it. William Byron comes in at 4. That is the only Hendrick Chevrolet I have up there. That's the only Chevrolet I have in the top 5 all week this week, which is kind of odd. But, I'll take Willie B. 5, Joey Logano. It's about time for him to do something. He ain't done shit. This past week he ran halfway decent, but he ain't done a damn thing, y'all. So I'll take Joey Logano at Daytona to either throw a bad block and wreck or win. We'll see what he does. Dark horses, come on, man. McFry himself, man. Mr. Bubba Wallace, come on, man. The Bubba Burger, come on, man. Bubba Burger himself got to be on there. Been running good, leading laps, decent finish, got to win at Indy. Come on, he might win Daytona, y'all. Watch out. And then the one guy I think that has the opportunity to win in your end, there's 2 of them out there, but I think Alex Bowman over Tyler Reddick. Those guys are both right there on that bubble. In 16th place, we'll see which one and who, if they can, wins Daytona. So getting into the hard right turn, but before we do, got to give a big shout out to my main man Lamar over there at Lamar's Body Shop. 35 plus years taking care of Savannah's auto collision needs. 2301 Skidaway Road, hop, skip, and jump away from Coaches, man. The best auto collision service in Savannah area. I'm telling you, Lamar and his team do not cut any corners. They give it to you straight, not fading the funk with you. Doesn't matter what it is. Need some parts replaced, paint job, need an estimate for the insurance company. Make sure you go check out Lamar's Body Shop, 2301 Skidaway Road. Again, 2301 Skidaway. As I always say, why settle for par? Go see Lamar, baby. That's what it's all about. So getting into the hard right turn, and I must agree, NASCAR does not have a playoff system problem. They have a playoff qualifying problem. What it takes to get in to the playoffs is the problem. Not the system, not the format, not what we do, but how you get in. To win in, you're in. Like I said, I've talked about it numerous times on the show. I think there's 2 ways that you fix it. You go back to running a full season, 36 race point system, or if we're going to do regular season and playoffs, you either win and you're in, and if you don't win, you are not. So some years we might have 8 guys, some years we might have 5, some guys we might have 18. I've also talked about being mathematically eliminated when it comes down to that. If you have the points to be able to win the championship, you should be in it until you're mathematically ineligible. It just needs to be fixed. I love the playoffs. We got to have the hype, right, to bring the sport. Otherwise, the last 10 races only bring the same thing the first 26 do. And as true fans like me, yeah, we love it. But for a new fan, you don't tune into NASCAR while you got football on, college football and NFL to go, oh, well, it's Sunday. Let me see what NASCAR's doing. I do, right? But a lot of folks don't. So you need the hype. You need some things to amp it up. We'll see what they do. I thought hopefully we would make it into 26 with a change. We will not. So hopefully 27 will. And hopefully that'll be a place that, we see come into format and see change in the sport. I think that's one of the biggest outliers we have is we have outgrown, with the next gen, we have outgrown the playoff format. And let's be honest, in the last 4, 5, 6 years, we outgrew it. So we'll see what they do, but got to wait till 2027, it looks like. So that'll do it for the rubbing. We are on to the grubbing. We did no grubbing tonight, y'all. Everything's good here at Coach's. I got a card behind me. We weren't doing all the hustle and bustle. I'm in the sun. I tell you what, I've had everything on the menu. If you have not, you're sleeping. Come out, run the gauntlet. Try something new every week here at Coach's Corner, man. That is what it's all about. I'm telling you, great food, great service, great fun. Since 91, baby. John and Adele Henderson know what they're doing. Whole staff, kitchen, all the way to the management, to your waitress, waiters. It don't matter. Awesome folks, man. Football. Woo, this weekend, right? Week 0. Man, week 0 this weekend. Got NFL kicking off, which I tell you what, they're in a better sports bar. They're in a better sports bar in the world, but they're definitely in a sports bar anywhere in this area. 912 zip code in Georgia, we'll say, that does football the way John and Dale Henderson do football, college and NFL up here. So make sure you're coming out every Saturday, Sunday, repping that team right here up at Coach's Corner again. Got some concerts coming up. Who you got the 30th, Lawrence? He threw somebody in there. Who you got coming up Labor Day weekend? Who is it? Oh, yeah, Yacht Club coming up. Labor Day weekend coming up. So if you're into the yacht right, baby, you got the money, you out here, come on out and show it, baby. It's a good show. Great local band. I think they're from the local area for sure, but come out and support, man. And I'll keep you up to date next week on bigger concerts and what we got coming up in the Soundgarden. Some big ones you do not want to miss, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm getting out of here. Big shout out to all the sponsors. Liberty Forge, Redfin Polarized, East Coast Logistics. Big shout out to Coach Carl DeMasi in the house, man. I'll tell you what, he's coming right after me. Well, he got about an hour before he goes live, but Coach is going to break it down on the Savannah Sports Report. We're talking Bulldogs this week? Not this week. You got to be next week. Oh, yeah, I'll be here. I'll be on the show next week. I'll be on the show with Coach next week. I'll hang out. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what the Dogs are going to do, and you guys should already know, man. Some names to look out for. I got them planed out. And one of them's a boy from Savannah, which everybody should already be on notice from that anyways. But anyways, we'll talk about that next. Yeah, we'll save that one I got for next week for sure. But make sure you're staying tuned. 7 o'clock, Savannah Sports Report with Coach Carl DeMasi live, keeping you up to date on everything in the area, man. We got Friday Night Lights. We got all kinds of stuff going on. So, again, show some love. Stay tuned. Go out. Subscribe to that YouTube channel as well. Find Rubbin' and Grubbin'. You're going to find Savannah Sports Report and Coach Carl DeMasi as well, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in. Come out, enjoy, have a cold one, check the car out, bring the youngins up, let them sit in the car, feel the race car, get to know about this young, great local driver here in Broughton Boatwright, man. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Take care of each other, and, hey, be nice. That's all it's about, man. Till next week, love you. As always, wash your hands, y'all.